Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, let's chant a little japa here. I don't have my music set up. Yeah, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. I think this is an acceptable time for most people in the USA. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda, Nityananda, 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 Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Radha 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 Krishna,
Radha
Krishna, Radha Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radha Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Gora 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 Gora, Krishna Krishna Gora, Gora Gora, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Gora Gora, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Gora. Nityananda, 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 Chananda, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Gora Chandra, 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 Gora, Chandra, Gora, Chandra. Gora Chandra, 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 Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra, 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 Gora Chandra. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Shri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gora Bhakta Vrinda. This is Adi Lila, chapter. This is chapter. Boy's big chapter. God, big chapter. Oh, chapter 2. That's what it is. Here's a nice, this is chapter 2, I guess. Personality of Godhead, Lord Chaitanya. Translation, text 97. The personality of Godhead. The personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, enjoys himself in 6 6 primary expansions. His 2 manifestations are Prabhav and Vibhav. Purport. Now, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita turns to a description of the personality of Godhead Krishna in his innumerable expansions. The Lord primarily expands himself in 2 categories, namely Prabhav and Vaibhav. The Prabhav forms are fully potent, like Sri Krishna. And the Vaibhav forms are partially potent. The Prabhav forms are manifested in relationship with potencies. But the Vaibhav forms are manifested in relationship with his excellences. This is a little complicated. I think I'll wait for another time for this. It's very interesting, actually, but I don't think this is the time. At least not for my taste here. I'm just going to read various verses here. Those whose nature is demoniac cannot know Krishna at any time, but he cannot hide himself from his pure devotees. Purport. People who develop the nature of asuras like Ravana and Hiranya, Kashipu, can never know Krishna, the personality of Godhead, by challenging the authority of Godhead. But Sri Krishna cannot hide himself from his pure devotees. There are 2 classes of men in the created world. One consists of the demoniac, and other the godly. The devotees of the Lord Vishnu are the godly, whereas those who are just the opposite are called demons. Purport. This verse is from Padma Purana. The Vishnu Bhaktas, or devotees in Krishna consciousness, are known as devas, demigods. Atheists who do not believe in God or who declare themselves as God are asuras, demons. Asuras always engage in atheistic material activities, exploring ways to utilize resources of matter to enjoy sense gratification. The Vishnu Bhaktas, Krishna conscious devotees, are also active, but their objective is to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead by devotional service. Superficially, these both classes may appear to work in the same way, but their purposes are completely opposite because of a difference in consciousness. Asuras work for personal sense gratification. It's like listening to those songs, the songs there, they're about the body, to take shelter of the other person, and you'll be in your heart forever, at least till death do you part. They don't really think of that, that kind of thing. That's to do with the body, and that's kind of asuric, even, but it's it's for the material body. And see, the devotees are actually, in the highest sense, is they have devotion to the Lord like that. They adore the Supreme Lord. See, they're liberated souls. Okay? And then we have this in-between stage, the Vaidhi Bhaktas. They're not really devotees yet. They want to be devotees. They aspire to serve the Lord. And there's some devotion in there because they follow, they have faith in the Lord, and they often want to go to heaven. They don't know about the spiritual world much, if at all. They just want to, do good and follow the rules and the laws of God and all that. But there's not a lot of it's not like a love story, like, a person that loves another man or woman. I mean, that's kind of juicy, isn't it? That's really, and a Vaidhi Bhakti is a kind of in an in-between state. A real Vishnu Bhakta or devotee of Krishna, they fall in love with Krishna. Kind of like a man for a woman for the man. It's that kind of deep emotional attachment. Now that's a devotee. And those who are not quite like that are, these various states, mode of passion, mode of ignorance, mode of passion, and even mode of goodness. They're not really devoted. They're aspiring for that deeper position, maybe. Who's going to explain such things to them? This is why you see Prabhupada said this book is postgraduate, because who can understand the difference between like a person who's like devoted to God because of fear, and it's not really a pure devotion. They're just doing it because they don't want to go to hell, or they feel guilty. The authorities come and say, you must do this, otherwise you're going to go to hell, and Maya's going to take you to the dark places and stuff like that. That's the you're serving God with a little bit of guilt and shame, fear. See, like this. I mean, that's called religion. Basically, there's a lot of mixes in there. See, and so Lord Chaitanya and the line of liberated souls, by extraordinary mercy, they come here and they give the gift. Started with Jesus, actually. Jesus gave that idea. He gave the gift of the Spirit to those who would accept that mercy, that association. That's why even after Jesus left, you wouldn't get this unless you were around those who got the gift of the Spirit. This is a great mystery of devotion and bhakti. Okay? People don't believe it. That's why when I look at religion, I look at the Vaishnava religion, I look at people who don't know about the mercy of deliverance. They don't know the Lord Chaitanya's purpose is to give that mercy, and it's available. But it's available through the line. Just like if you didn't meet those 11 apostles, this is a good way to understand devotion. Without these explanations, these practical Raghunuga Bhakti examples, even from another line like with Jesus, because that was extraordinary what he did, to give this spirit of devotion, which is very hard to attain in any other way but by the order of the Lord. Okay? The Lord can give mercy or not give it. That depends on his idea of what needs to be done in the world, because he's the manager for everything. So with Jesus, he said, well, let's get this thing started. We'll introduce this confidential potency called the spirit of devotion, the Holy Spirit, that makes worshiping God very attractive. I mean, the real God, with devotion and ecstasy and tears and rolling on the ground sometimes, that kind of thing. And so it started with Jesus. I mean, he wouldn't know anything about this. But after Jesus, so Jesus did what he did. He just does, it doesn't even, a lot of people now come to me and they say, well, Jesus didn't exist. Hey man, the principle exists. There was some personal manifestation of this truth here because it's universal. So there was some existence there. Otherwise, it wouldn't be present in this world. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't know. It wouldn't be a revelation. See, so something was there. And so if you didn't meet those 11 apostles who got the Holy Spirit, you didn't get that special spirit of bhakti. See? This is the truth about the Vaishnava line since Lord Chaitanya. If you don't meet a real associate of the Lord who has this bhakti, you don't get it. You die without it. I haven't seen these symptoms that are in the real line, that are in accordance with this type of bhakti given by Lord Chaitanya anywhere but in our Sangha. and so every people are misunderstanding. They think, oh yeah, this guru has the highest bhakti. This guru has the highest bhakti. This guru has the highest bhakti. This line, but nobody manifests it. Nobody, whether or not nobody knows about it. Doesn't matter. Even if Prabhupada is known and Bhaktisiddhanta and Bhakti Vinod in our line to have this kind of bhakti, but it wasn't clearly shown. So the order wasn't given, just like the order wasn't given until Lord Chaitanya told Nityananda and Advaita, okay, you manifest this confidential bhakti of mine, even to the lowest people. Give it as a gift. If they will take your association and become your followers, okay, they can have it. Okay? And Nityananda had followers who had bhakti, had this kind of bhakti, and so did Advaita, because they accepted the association of those who had this bhakti and had the order given. Same thing now, and that's how rare it is. See? People in our Sangha have this bhakti because this person obviously had it and then got the order. Prabhupada and Krishna ordained that it be distributed now. But you see what has to be done to distribute this, or what is being done. It's quite a pastime, isn't it? No Vaishnavas around are worshiping like we do. We're the only ones. Stand out, don't we? See? So this fallacious arguments of these aggressive, they call me aggressive. This is aggressive. This fallacious means false arguments of being sahaja and all this will only stand up so long. We're continually beating on the fortress of Maya with this truth here. It's the will of Lord Chaitanya that this becomes the real here for the people in the world. Yeah, because it's the only thing that's going to really deliver you and finish this work is what we're doing here. Otherwise, what is this? Oh, I see. Vaishnavism is just a bunch of rules and rituals like every other religion. Well, forget about Lord Chaitanya. He came here to that. You might as well just worship Jesus. At least you get some contact with the spirit. Because in Vaishnavism, Lord Chaitanya is that connection to the spirit, and now that's why such devotees, you can't get this spirit from these gurus. None of them were given it. None of them had the symptoms of it manifesting. Whether they're hiding it back, the bottom line is it wasn't being distributed. Okay? So now it's being distributed. So that's the essence. Yeah. So otherwise it won't be shown. Do you think the even the early Christians could preach about the Holy Spirit without showing the world the symptoms of the Holy Spirit? What do you think? They just said, "Oh yeah, there's a Holy Spirit." This is the latest in Raghunuga Bhakti with the Radhakund Babajis and the Narayan Raj group. Yes, there's the Holy Spirit. There's a spirit of devotion. There's Bhakti Devi. There's Bhakti Devi. And people, oh yeah, there's Bhakti Devi. They have a line like that. There's Bhakti Devi. There's Bhakti Devi. Where? Nobody even thinks to ask where. Where is Bhakti Devi? Oh, that doesn't matter. We'll just talk about it. Shuddha Bhakti. Where is it? Nowhere to be seen. See, after a while, when it's here, you're capable of asking these questions because everybody is like the emperor has no clothes, and everybody accepts because no, just accept it. Don't just pretend that there's clothes on the emperor. Pretend. That's good enough. And then somebody who sees things as they are says he's nude. He doesn't have any clothes. Hey, the same thing. Hey, man, where's the Raghunuga Bhakti? Where's the Raga? Where's the ecstatic devotion? What, you're teaching Raghunuga Bhakti? Where is it? I want to see what it looks like. Can you imagine a simple question like that? What does it look like? What is purebhakti.com? What is it? Nobody thinks to ask these simple questions. And then they see it, or anybody sees it, and they think it's something else. In a rare, like this is a rare manifestation of the Lord's genuine mercy. And people see it and they, what is this? Look, can you imagine we're on Facebook for 25 years and just have few people coming? That shows you how strong the illusion is. And just to get like 15, 20, 40 people watching is taken 25 years of relentless preaching of the truth. And people will say, well, you see, it's not real because there are so many people following these other teachers and gurus and paths and everything. So what you have can't be very valuable, right? It's because the people, the masses are not taking to it. Can't be valuable. But it's the opposite. It's just like gold. Oh yeah, go find $1,000 worth of gold out there. Yeah, go out there, go on the streets, go all over the world and see if you can find $1,000 worth of gold just laying around somewhere. What's your understanding of karma yoga, my friend? My understanding of karma yoga. What is my understanding? It's been so long since I've even thought about karma yoga, because I'm teaching bhakti yoga, not karma. You want to do karma yoga? It's like a good deed. You want to do good deeds so you can get good karma, so you don't have bad karma. You want to follow that path? I don't follow that path. I do bhakti yoga. I call the Lord, he comes and he destroys my good and bad karma. I'm not even interested in good and bad karma. I'm into pure activities, pleasing the Lord perfectly. Doing good deeds, good karma is not very satisfying the Lord compared. I mean, somewhat satisfying in the modes of goodness. But compared to bhakti yoga, we're here. I'm here to share that. To follow the path of bhakti yoga, not karma yoga. The path of karma yoga. No. That's for worldly type people. Are you a worldly type person? I don't know. Maybe you are. There's a lot of teachers, even in Vaishnavism. If you're into Vaishnavism, teach about karma yoga. I'm not interested, not even in the least. My Lord destroys karma. Yeah. So you can follow this fifth goal of life, beyond karma, beyond even liberation. That's why if you want to know anything about this, you have to come for 30, 60 days. And maybe, if you're abandon your ideas of karma yoga and stuff, then, because you find something better. We do karma solved yoga. Yeah, we solve the karma here. Yeah. So this Krishna conscious movement is for devas or devotees. Demons cannot partake of Krishna conscious activities, nor can devotees in Krishna consciousness take part in demonic activities or work like cats and dogs simply for sense gratification. Yeah. So anyway, that's the Prabhupada speaking, also he puts everything in there, Vaidhi Bhakti and spontaneous devotion. See, that's why he uses the words devotional service. So whatever level you're teaching or manifesting in this world is what you'll take, you'll take that side.
Out of that book, it's the same
book,
and you
Yeah. So if you look in terms of, rules and regulations and varnashram dharma and regulative devotional service, you'll take that to be devotional service. And if you're on the preaching Raganuga Bhakti, which is the more it's the more pure path, and the more ecstatic path, the more that completely dissolves all obstacles and everything, and you enter the kingdom of God quickly. Then you can follow that. But that's rare, and that's rare. See, so anyway, we have these books. We have the Goswami books. We have these books here, and we have the order to teach this, and so that's why it works. Yeah. So this is like gold, and that's why fewer people come at this time, because it's like gold. It's like it's a very rare type of bhakti is Raganuga bhakti, real Raganuga bhakti, not Raganuga bhakti in name. This is in name and feeling and the awakening of it, real raga, real pure devotion. So the Lord's chosen our little sangha to kind of get this thing rolling. Because everybody doing it, the purification. If you're sincere, you'll start going through purification, and you got to deal with it, man. That's part of abandoning your opinions, which are ignorance. There's a very ignorant opinions that keep you down, keep your consciousness low. Even on liberation level, some people they think, what is this? Have a guru? No, we're all the same. We had one lady like that just recently. Yeah, we're all the same. What you're teaching is not right. See, her opinion, thinks it's better than the Vaishnava because, they don't spend the time to cultivate this. And you have to hear the different levels and paths and purification of that. Yeah, so you have to patient hearing, so it's the only way to get into this. Taking the association of real devotees, overcoming the material obstacles, it just takes time. So, whenever Krishna desires to manifest his incarnations on earth, first he creates the incarnations of his respectable predecessors. Yeah. And at first he creates that before he incarnates. And this is the logic of God. Okay? How can he come here? Or, he can come here anytime. But he likes to come here because of his devotees. He's attracted to devotion and devotees. Otherwise, he doesn't care about this universe, even with its Maya. Maya is the manager of this. The Maha Maya potency manages all this. Vishnu manages this, maintains this. But the Lord in his transcendental potency, all the way up to the mode of goodness, but the Lord in his transcendental potency maintains his devotees. See, so the devotees come first, and they call the Lord because they can't live without the Lord. They can't live without the transcendental potency. So they engage in real devotional service, in spontaneous devotional service, which is desire to meet and to be with the Lord. And the Lord comes to sustain them here in this world. And anybody else who comes under their natural shelter. They're like in the forest of the material world, they're like this natural shelter. They have shelter, and you get shelter by coming under it. That's intelligence. Okay? They get shelter even from the lesser levels of understanding the Supreme Lord in the various modes of nature, or even in liberation. That's still not the full shelter of God. You don't have the full shelter. See, but whoever comes under the shelter gets the shelter of the shelter. Who is sheltered? That's, so that's being a devotee of a devotee. That's why the Lord said, Krishna, the shelter of everything and all living beings. The shelter is the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his various forms. Okay, and that's the shelter of all living beings. And the devotees have the transcendental shelter of the Lord. Whoever comes under that's so if you become a devotee of a devotee, see, that's your bond, and that keeps the shelter, keeps you under the shelter of the transcendental protection of the Supreme Lord. See, and then that's safety forever. This is certainty and safety you get. Yeah, and you become really purified and you become a real devotee, increasing all the time. So that's the quick way. The long way of many lifetimes and everything, you take shelter of those who don't yet have the full shelter of the Lord. Okay, so it takes longer. It takes longer for them, even though they may think they have the shelter, but they can't prove it. They can't show the symptoms of having a shelter. So real devotees know better. They say, well, this person's still in, even though they think they're under the shelter and you think they're under the shelter, there's still some ignorance there. And therefore, you both have some level of blindness. Only pure devotion, pure bhakti, pure love of God is the true shelter of God. It brings the shelter, holds the shelter over you. Yeah. So anyway, that's this book. That's the conceptions in this book. Anybody teaching outside of the conceptions of the book don't have the real shelter of the Lord. So that's basically Vaishnavism. They don't teach these. They don't teach about the shelter, the easy, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and how to manifest that in this world and prove it. Prove how people are under that shelter. See, transcendental protection is all protection. Yeah, this is simple. You got to. Yeah, you have the shelter of Lord Chaitanya. Let's see. See, we're at this. Okay, let's see it. Prove it. Show it. Put your cards on the table. Let's see. Have you won? Have you won the game? Poker. Did you win? You have a winning hand? Do you have a flush? Straight flush? Royal flush? Or you got a pair of deuces? Yeah. Are you a liberated soul? Is anybody else liberated under your alleged shelter? See, Maya works like she's cheating everybody, all the way up to Putana, the false representative of Vrindavan. Well, you think it's just in the book, these false representatives of Vrindavan? You think it's just a story about Putana, pretending to be a resident of Vrindavan? You don't think that's happening here? You don't think that's happening in Vaishnavism? Yeah. How many people see the relationship between Putana and Vaishnavism practically? Only here. Okay? None of them can teach this because the majority of Vaishnavas are still under the service of Putana, being false representatives of Vrindavan. What do you think? Are they real representatives? Yeah, can you prove it? Let's see. Let's see if didn't Lord Chaitanya share this bhakti with others? Didn't his real followers share this bhakti with others and put them through whatever purification was necessary to get this kind of bhakti? Oh yeah, are you doing that, or are you fudging a little bit? You so-called high gurus out there. You have so many thousand. Oh, my Gurudev is so great. What's the greatness? Yeah. How many people do you get into the kingdom of God? Yeah. How many people have the kinds of symptoms of Lord Chaitanya, who, when he chanted the holy name, tears poured out of his eyes, blowing his nose, and he was laughing and crying, and had the deepest revelations and realizations of Godhead. Okay? Understood the mercy that was coming from him and from his devotees, understood the mercies of Lord Chaitanya and distributed it. How many are you like that in Vaishnavism now? I think only this Sangha has that quality and qualification. This is so real, it's almost too real. For people, no, it can't be. No. Too good to be true.
Yeah.
It's too good here to be true, right? Or is it? Was it? See, to say that that's too good to be true is like saying it's like a slap in Lord Chaitanya's face and saying that was too good to be true. That's because everything you say goes like a direct letter to Lord Chaitanya. Oh, you're bogus there, Gohari. You're bogus, Lalita, for showing these symptoms. It goes right to Lord Chaitanya. Oh, you just delivered. It's a very quick delivery here, express delivery of the letter. See? That's why people make quick advancement and quick offenses. Everything is special delivery. Oh, you come here, special delivery.
Fast track process.
Yeah, false what?
Fast track process.
Fast service like DHL. Her package came in 2 days, and usually takes a week.
Yeah, you are here, so it came so early.
Well, we was trying to say the women felt the encompassing love of God in the oneness experience with God, then why she should search any further? She had a divine experience. Yeah, well, why should she? Yeah, she had a divine, yeah, and it faded, right? That's one good reason to continue searching. That's why, I was lucky to roll on Prabhupada's doorstep after having experiences like that. It also faded, didn't stay. Yeah, this doesn't fade. And that's why Lord Chaitanya came here. Give us something that doesn't fade. That stuff fades because of Kali Yuga and the influence. That faded. I had it for a while, but it was very strong. And it faded, basically bad association. I met a real big demon who was the biggest hypocrite I ever met in my life, man. Krishna just arranged that I meet this big liar and cheater. This guy wanted to take over. This guy was a big demon, man. And he tricked me. He tricked a few people. And this guy was a real cult figure, man. And he wanted to take over the world through a cosmetic company, you know? He had a cosmetic, a very charming guy, and everything. And I kept meeting the guy spontaneously, like the Lord wanted to teach something here, But he was a big demon. He really was tricking everybody, hypnotizing them, and he was pretty powerful. I met some pretty powerful demons in this world, actually, that were masquerading as something that they weren't. But that you get this big bhakti, you get big tests, man. You got to come up against his real putanas, man. Yeah. Thank you for giving me the eyes to see. You gave me the right opinion, the opinion of Krishna and Guru. Yeah. And if you get the opinion of Krishna and the parampara and the real disciplic line and understand what real devotees are and real devotion is, gives you big edge in life, huh? Because everything Maya is doing is trying to trick you away from not knowing what real bhakti is, not what a real devotee is. If people understood the value of our preaching, they would pee their pants. It's that good. They would think they just have a big drizzle over themselves. We're telling you what's really in this book, man. One divine experience, Lalita says. One divine experience. And while we have them every day, look, Narada Muni. We read the pastime, right? In the Bhagavatam. Before Lord Chaitanya's descent, he had one experience of the Lord awakening on the seat of heart, and Krishna said to him, or Narayan said, Narada, I regret to say I can't come again because you're just not pure enough. I won't give you another divine experience of awakening in your heart until the end of your life, and then I'll take you back. You just do the work, you just sit there, chant Hare Krishna all day and night and all that stuff. Okay? So here, the Lord is showing that his mercy is here because we're having that Lord awaken in our hearts again and again and again. Quick, you see, quick purification. See, and this way the Narayan Raj group and the Radhakund Babaji said, no, I can't believe, no, it's not. It's going to take many lifetimes. Yeah, because you don't have the experience we have. It's just, you ISKCON devotees, you don't get what we got. We got the special mercy. It doesn't do any good for you to get envious of that or jealous of that or critical of that. Just when you come to the point of thinking rightly is, hey, it's there. Oh, let me go and get it because it's being distributed now. All people have to do is desire it and to desire this association, to see this as topmost, man. This preaching is 100 times better than Narayan Raj. 100. 100 times better than ISKCON and Radhakund Babaji's. It's simple and effective to get the desired result. Why go many lifetimes on the path of Narayan Raj when you can have it here now? There's nothing against him. It's just better. Faster, quick and effective. Don't you want quick and effective? Don't you want this devotion to awaken in the seat of your heart? And now you're getting really purified, like boom, 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 boom.
It's like changing companies. I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
How we just move one company from other. The one that pays better, the one that suits our needs better culturally or whatever. Yeah. We just hop on. There's nothing like loyalty or anything. We just keep moving. So we always in quest for something better.
Yeah.
And I think.
Yeah, it's like changing a company. You get a company that has better benefits, right? Pays more.
Just go.
Yeah, just go. Why not? You get a better, it's intelligent.
That's what even you say, isn't it, Maharaj? You are open about it too, right? Like you say that, if there is anything better than this, you say, even I will come along.
Absolutely, yeah. So, why not? This is the thing. But the company of Lord Chaitanya, if you really have his company, there's no need to leave that company.
Yeah.
That company is the best. His company is the best. His principles, his mission statement is the best. I come here to give mercy through my real associates and I declare deliverance for everybody who comes under the shelter of my company men and women. That's it. So get a better deal. Is there any company in this world or path or anything offering better benefits? How about Narayan Raj? Is better benefits there than here? Oh, what, many lifetimes to get deliverance? Many lifetimes before you get any real bhakti? Or you have to first deserve by getting over Arnata Nivritti on your own strength without the awakening devotion? Yeah, no, that company is not very good compared to this one. That's all. This is a better company. You can switch companies. The Lord will be happy that you did. Yeah. Switch companies where, instead of doing Anartha Nivritti without the devotion awakening in your heart, that pure love of God, just come here, get the devotion, boom, boom, boom. All your karma will go fast. And then you'll look at the karma yoga advocates out there. Do you know about karma yoga? You say, come on, that was a past life. Karma? I don't even think about karma. I haven't thought about it for years. I'm on another path. Hey, you know this guy, whatever his name is. Hey, you want to get, do you want to stay on the good karma path for your whole lifetime and die? And maybe the best thing you did, if you even did really good karma in this Kali Yuga with all these demons everywhere, without being influenced by all that crap they're doing. And then you want to get a position in heaven? Hard work, man. This is very easy. Be around devotees who have devotion awakening in their hearts every day. You can see with your own eyes. You hear with your own ears. You hear things that nobody can teach you or tell you because they have no devotion awakened in their heart. Only the real associates of Lord Chaitanya have a very powerful bhakti. More powerful than Christians. More powerful than any religions. More powerful than Tony Robbins' path, or the Buddhists don't even have any devotion. Oh, they're also cerebral guys, in their heads. You know, they don't get over anything. You know, you think they're, oh, what great Buddhists wearing their thing and everything. I lived in Buddha land. I lived in Dharamsala where the Dalai Lama lives. I've heard reports of these Buddhists grabbing women's tits because they can't get over that. You know, they pretend like they're like this. But then the women say, God, this Buddhist just went and reached over and grabbed my breast, you know. See, it's another thing. They're trying repression thing. You know, it comes out weird. See? When you have real bhakti, man, it's really purifying, man. Very powerful. Yeah. Very honest, too. It makes you an honest person. You don't have to be dishonest. You don't have to be a friggin' hypocrite. You can be a regular person with a t-shirt. Look at this. You Acharya Devs and Narayan Raj Gurus, you put on a t-shirt. Let's see you get people listening to you every day. Let's see them. They'll run away. Let's see you use the F word and people still stay around.
Mhm. I'm just thinking, Maharaj. I mean, like when you're here, right? When we purify,
Yeah.
we are becoming more true to ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to know our true identity,
Uh-huh.
and I think that in itself is a service to the Lord, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
Yeah.
I mean, like it's like how they portray service. You'd have to
Yeah.
go out of your way to do
Yeah.
something, but
Yeah.
here, I mean, it's like you don't really have to do anything. It's just being true and honest to
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah.
and just being what you are
Yeah.
is why Lord has created you the way that. And
Yeah.
then you have so many fake identities over. I
Yeah.
mean, fake
Yeah.
clothing, like,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you just get rid of all of
Yeah.
those,
Yeah.
and that's the true self that
Yeah.
He has designed you to be.
Yeah.
And then that's the service you're doing to the
That's
Lord.
it. Yeah. 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 You just please the Lord in that service, you know, and you realize the Lord, you just keep the Lord happy, which keeps you happy. Yeah. When the more you get this bhakti, the more easier it is to just call the Lord, because now you know that increases your desire to meet the Lord, and therefore the Lord's pastime, whether in Maya or Yoga Maya, Maha Maya or Yoga Maya, is to fulfill the desire of his devotees. Everybody's a devotee. People in Maya are devotee. If you look at the broad spectrum of Bhagavad Gita, all beings follow my paths in all respects. All paths are like pearls on the string. See, everybody, you know, the Lord is filling. Oh, you want money? Oh, okay. Follow the path of fruit of work, you know. Go and work your ass off and you'll make a lot of money. You want that? You know, you want a big family? Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you get a nice woman, you know, or you want a lot of babies. Oh, okay, fulfill your desires. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, you want to be important? You want to be like Trump and the president? Oh yeah, go work your ass off and do that. You know. Oh, you want to make it faster? Oh, hang out with successful people and you'll become materially successful. Go to Tony Robbins seminars and pay a big dime for that, a big dollar for that, you know, many dollars. Very expensive seminar. And work hard and you'll get this. You know, it's all work hard stuff. Oh, what? You go to Gohari's classes and he says, oh, you can apply that to spiritual life? Oh, you want to get successful quickly? Well, hang around those who have real bhakti, that are already millionaires in the spiritual sense. See? And then very fast, you'll get there to the spiritual world. Very fast, you'll become fabulously wealthy with bhakti. You know, where all that money comes from, where all those beans come from. You'll get the source of all of that as your friend, as your purifier, as your inspirer. You become part of that family of liberated souls. You think that's a value? That's our preaching, you know, is to destroy the misconception that what is wealth? This is wealth, man. Huh. You know, bhakti is wealth. You know, what you see people getting here is the real wealth, is this relationship with the Lord. Yeah? Because, you know, I know the difference. I've been rich before. Well, not super rich, but rich enough. I had all kinds of money. I was going anywhere I wanted. I had properties, 11 apartment buildings. you know, and I got the happiness of that. A lot of problems too, and all these tenants. Mary, this is broken and that's broken, and you need to fix this, and I got to leave, and they, I got to rent the thing, and I got, I almost had a heart attack, with all this heart pumping, from all these, issues you got to do with all these things. That's why I like the BTC better. It's a better the low maintenance property. Been there, done that other thing. Yeah. See, I had that. See, so that's the thing. You get that wealth, and only that wealth, and it takes a lot of, it's you can't sleep at night very well.
I find it hard maintaining myself, Maharaj, without somebody around.
Yeah,
Can't imagine maintaining anything else.
Yeah.
Being functional becomes difficult.
Yeah. It's the way it is. But with bhakti, that's the real wealth. And the Lord starts helping you. You got to help her. What did Jesus say about I'm going to send you the Holy Spirit, man. When I'm going to go and send you the Holy Spirit. Okay? And it'll be your helper, your counselor, your friend, and so much more. That was just the beginning. He's your beloved. He's the one you're eternally liberated. You transcend birth and death. I mean, God, so many perks when you work for the company of Lord Chaitanya. Isn't that funny? Work for the company of Lord Chaitanya. That's a mouthful, man. What is the implications of working for the company? See, just simply working for Lord Chaitanya's company is so easy once you get the knack, once you get the blessings of a real Vaishnava. Then you work for the company of the Lord. Very easy. This is the company of the Lord. Usually companies are hard to run, take so much problem. Here, I work for the company. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. And just with a little endeavor like that, the Lord comes, and I got the company of the Lord, and the rasa dance happens, and everything works out really nice. I'm happy, the Lord's happy, the universe is happy, the universe gets purified by this kind of communion. My God, we're doing so much work for the Lord's, without even considering it work. We sit here, have a good time for a few hours, hearing the vibration of glorifying the absolute truth, and everybody's glorifying the illusion, keeping the illusion intact. We're glorifying the absolute truth and all these principles, and the illusion is being dismantled while we preach. See? Working for the Lord and having a great time. That's called Vrindavan. See? You purify the universe, having a good time doing it. It's like a pastime. Yeah. See, you're in the Lord's pastimes. That helper, man. Yeah. How can you live without the helper? Why are you, in the Narayan Raj path without the helper? You prove to me you got the helper. Huh? What do you got? What helper you have? What, the rules, regulations, and ceremonies? Yeah. The helper is the devotion. That brings everything, brings the Lord to you, and then by the Lord's will, everything just kind of falls into place nicely. Even if the world goes to pot, it doesn't matter, because you've made it, man. The whole purpose of life is to get what many of us already have here in this Sangha. That's the whole purpose of Vaishnavas. The whole purpose of going to Narayan Raj and Radhakund Babaji's and ISKCON, if you're a Vaishnava or any of those groups, this marg, that marg, is to attain what is already attained here. And if you haven't attained here, this is the best place to get, because it's fast here. Our medicine is quick and effective. Very quick. Don't you want quick and effective? Everybody wants things quick nowadays, right? So come here, stick you right in the dentist chair, go to work. Like that lady, we put her right in the dentist chair, went right to work, and she's, no, I'm not ready for dentistry. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, come back when you're ready. when you're ready to abandon your whatever you're thinking that is better but isn't, why do you want to hold on to a path that fades? I don't want to hold on. I had that great realization, revelation, everything, and it faded. No, I like this one. This stays with me, and I like the intimacy with that God that I couldn't quite see behind the scenes. He was like the Wizard of Oz kind of God. You know that? They heard that the wizard was there. They went to see the wizard, but they didn't know behind the scenes what the wizard was really like. See, I like going behind the scenes of seeing what God is, his deeper nature and what he really likes, how he likes to play, and he's a rascal, and he likes to associate really intimately with the people who are looking at him like, wow, you're everywhere, Lord. I wish I knew you better. Or, well, if you start doing that, he might show you this revelation. The advisor inside that reveals Krishna. Yeah, exactly. That is what I'm grateful for. Srila Prabhupada, he brought the service mood. Then you want to serve and please God much better having a divine experience. Yeah, pleasing God is like, the highest path in devotional service is sadhu sangha, man. Getting together and chanting together, congregational chanting of the name, the pastimes, and the glories of the absolute truth, his characteristic, God's characteristics in his intimate forms, and relishing that. The Lord awakening the heart, purifying us more and more and more, quicker and quicker. Yeah. All right. What else? What was I reading? I don't remember. So Radha Thakurani, is this another verse, confident somewhere in the Gita? Sri Radha Thakurani is the embodiment of Mahabhav. She is a repository of all good qualities and the crest jewel among all the lovely consorts of Lord Krishna. Right? Sri Radha Thakurani is the embodiment of Mahabhav. See, that's an emotion, man. Spiritual emotion. Great. Yeah. People like love, right? Isn't it nice to be in love with somebody?
Mm.
It doesn't last also. Doesn't it kind of fade? It gets more into like duties.
I don't know.
Yeah. Huh?
Today I feel like I'm like in that mood quite a lot, Maharaj. I can't stop blushing and just going all over the place.
With God, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that doesn't fade. That stays forever.
Can't keep myself still. I think it was purification yesterday night, wasn't it? Because from morning I'm like in this weird high.
Yeah.
Listening to songs and going around. Can't keep myself still, and just for the sake of camera, I'm just being decent here because that's on. Otherwise, I really want to go around and dance a lot.
Why don't you do it? You can do it here. I have no problem with that. Go around and dance. Yeah, the embodiment of Mahabhav. So that's Radha. She's the perfection, the highest level. That's why they think she's the greatest devotee. She has Mahabhav. Okay? She is a repository of all good qualities, but more than that. See, not just good qualities. She's a repository of transcendental qualities. See, that's why people don't know her. If she had good qualities, people could know her, right? But if she has transcendental, then they're kind of hidden. You have to be a girlfriend. You have to see, girlfriend. You know your girlfriends, right? If you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, so you say girlfriend. If you have a girlfriend, you know her, right? You get close to her. You get close to her mind, right? Her emotions. And you say, well, yeah, she's like this and everything. See, the gopis know that Radha, she's got deep understanding of Krishna. She had her realization of Krishna is so deep because of her emotional attachment to the transcendental nature of Krishna. See, therefore she knows. But the girlfriends also know because they also have a bob. They they have ecstasy. Therefore, they also know Krishna, but not to the extent of Radha. So there are different various levels of this bhakti devotion. And the stronger that devotion is, the more you understand the Lord, the depths of the Lord.
Does it mean nobody can know Krishna as much as Radha does?
Yeah, no, well, the Manjaris kind of know that because they're so close to Radha that her understanding is like their understanding. See, so the best way to know Radha is to get close to the highest devotees, like the Manjaris. The Manjaris are like Rupa Goswami, you know. Let's see who else. Rupa and Raghunath Das. They have this extreme understanding of that. Yeah. Yeah. Crest jewel of lovely consort. See, consort. You want to be a consort of Krishna? You have to have real devotion. See, a consort is like having the Holy Spirit. It makes you an associate of the Lord. Without the helper, you cannot be helped into that relationship. So that's what you get from a real guru. That's why the devotees who get that from the guru are they have that appreciation. See, they're not contaminated by the Mayavadi thing, which was like, yeah, just give me energy. It's like a prostitute. Yeah, give me your money, give me your energy, and then they go away. They're not grateful. They're not. See, you need more purification to get purified of that prostitute mentality, which is the Mayavadi thing. Okay. Oh, now I thank you very much, Guru. Now I'm on the same level as you. And matter of fact, I'm thinking I might be better than you. See, that's the contamination. Isn't that Christina? And she got a little energy, right? They got right into the Mayavadi mentality. Same thing, Johans and all of them. They just, oh, hey, thank you for the energy. Thanks for the awakening. Oh, that's very good. Now, I think you need a little help there, Guru. I think you need to be purified by me. Can you imagine? See, only here, where do you see stuff like this? I mean, it's pretty amazing, actually. You see, and then you see the real devotees who are getting the full mercy. The full mercy is they have the transcendental qualities of real devotees, which is gratefulness and forgiveness. And these qualities develop more and more. See, forgiveness, gratefulness, appreciation, like, wow, I've been saved by my guru. He's brought me into this very intimate relationship with the Lord. Isn't that the way Rupa Goswami was? He even said that about he considered his Shiksha guru, Sanatan. He used to glorify his guru, Sanatan. Krishnadas Kaviraj, they never gave up their guru. Why? What is this new thing you give up your guru? Your bhakti guru. These other gurus, different story. You notice how the Bhagavatam teaches different levels? You got the kind of guru to give up ultimately, because they're not like the eternal guru yet. They were like the Bali Maharaj guru, right? Bali Maharaj had a spiritual master. He gave him up. He had to, because his spiritual master wasn't complete in his service to the Lord and communion with God. He wasn't deep into it.
He was basically not taking it to the Lord, right? You give up any guru who's actually not taking it to the Lord.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it took him to a certain level, like maybe the mode of goodness. He became powerful by austerities and renunciations and whatever they did. I don't know what he was teaching, doesn't say. But whatever his guru, he got the boon of like to take over the material universe even. He conquered the demigods by the strength of his guru's potency. That's why he believed his guru was the real thing. But then he was instructed by Prahlad Maharaj. He was in the line of Prahlad Maharaj, and so many generations were liberated because of Prahlad Maharaj, demons even. And he was instructed in the real science of the difference between Shuddha Bhakti guru and a person who is not a Shuddha Bhakti yet. See, the same kind of teaching you get here, and you must have that. Otherwise, how can you know how to take shelter of a Vamanadev who comes as a dwarf with a parasol? I mean, could you imagine? A guy comes with a parasol, a little dwarf, a little short guy. And because he was instructed by Prahlad, that's in there, a little mention, he was instructed by Prahlad in the Bhagavatam. Just not a big thing. We make it a big thing because it's a big thing.
Yeah.
Magnify that. It's very important because everybody you listen here, you're getting the same opportunity. You're getting the same opportunity to understand the difference between Shuddha Bhakti and a guru in the modes of nature, even a liberated guru, even a person in the Brahman oneness, okay? Still imitating, still under the thumb of Putana. She's a very powerful principality. She was in Vrindavan, wasn't she? That's why these gurus are still in Vrindavan, but not really yet. They think they are. She made it thought she was. See? But they have the power to kill Krishna. Well, not really. They have the power to kill your faith in Krishna. See? Like if you go in, that's why I was a little careful. I said, well, be careful going to Johan. Because if you have any faith, if you're still weak in the truth, and you get any faith in that preaching, it has the power to kill your relationship with Krishna because his is dead. His real relationship, you don't get it. You have to come through the door, the real line to get that. Otherwise, you're serving the principality, and you're in illusion thinking that's the real relation. He's convinced of. They're all convinced of that. Naraimra is convinced that he was there. That's why you're convinced. See, and therefore you're on the same path. You can only go as far as your guru in that way. See, that's why here you make it to ecstatic devotion. You can only go as far as your guru. Oh, well, your guru must be, even with a t-shirt, further than that, because then where's the people going further than their guru supposedly in Vrindavan and Vrindavan devotee? Well, and teaching Raghunuga Bhakti. Well, where are they? Where's the transference of the legacy? Nowhere. I couldn't find anybody. You know, even his highest disciples and everything, they didn't have any symptoms other than renunciation, austerities, and everything that the real devotees know is a contamination in this disciplic line, unless it comes automatically. Not to say you're going to attain Lord Chaitanya by austerity. No. That may come. You don't have to renounce anything. Look at Pundarik Vijayanidhi. To the end of his life, he didn't renounce anything. He was a householder and had the highest bhakti ever. He was, huh? What?
We love him.
Yeah, we love him. Yeah, because he was just a natural devotee of Lord Chaitanya, natural follower from Vrindavan. They can be in any position. Ramananda Roy didn't renounce anything. He came to Jagannath Puri. I'm telling you the real teachings. The false teachings that you got to be a renunciate and all that. First renounce, then get the bhakti. Bullshit, man. No. First get the bhakti. And then if renunciation is going to be there, it'll be there. You'll be inspired to do it. Like Rupa and Sanatan. They were rich persons. But the Lord inspired them. Do that. You can do that, man, because you got me. And Pundarik Vijayanidhi, the Lord said, no, you stay. I want to show that it's only because you have a relationship with me, whether you're renounced or or a householder or a king like Maharaj Pratapur. It doesn't matter. You're my servant's birth after birth. That's how it is. It's a real thing, man. We teach the real path here. That's all false. And you can't say this authority isn't here because we do the job. People get devotion here. They get ecstasy. That's where the authority is, isn't it? Come on, man. Wake the fuck up, man. What are you believing in this bullshit for? You believe that people, just because 1,000 people believe in these gurus like Narayan Raj and Radhakund Babaji's or Radhanath, that's so, that they are qualified and they are bona fide and they're the real successors of this illustrious disciplic line called the Gaudiya Vaishnava line? Or is it those who are empowered to transmit this bhakti to you so that you can be delivered, finished? Or do you want to do that, to play the games? How long you want to serve Putana, the false representative of Vrindavan?
Like they make the Lord a sadist. That's how they make him sound like, you have to do this, you have to do that to get him, as if he would, that's what he'd want out of you. You cribbing, basically. Is that what he wants? They make him sound like a psychopath or a sadist, actually.
Yeah.
Think about
Genocide guy.
So disgusting. I mean, like, genuine, if he loves us, right, and he wouldn't really care about any situation that we are in. I mean, we are in a particular situation because he put us in there. But why would that kind of a situation actually matter to him, right? It's about that.
He only wants you to, if the real path is manifest, which it is here, the real path is the devotee. It's always been that way. That's why I love to say, Jesus say, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life. You got to find somebody like that. Otherwise, you haven't found the real guru. The real path is the guru, is the spiritual master. They're the door. It's, that's a universal teaching. It's just explained better in Vaishnavism. And still the Vaishnavas don't know, because they need more shiksha. They need more purification. The gurus need more purification. Okay? And they have to be purified by those who have the ultimate result. That's what's going on now. This is, if you have to find the devotee who has attained love of Krishna. And not only attained it, but is transmitting it to others. The Lord is saying, this is my real representative of the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, which is the only thing all the universe should be interested in. Hey, is it really true that Lord Chaitanya, do you really believe there, dear Vaishnavas? Do you really believe the Lord Chaitanya is the deliverer of the universe and his path is the path everyone should follow? He's the avatar of the age. If you study the Vedas, which you come here, patiently study, you'll see, well, God, each avatar sets the tone, sets the goal, sets the method of deliverance. And Lord Chaitanya made it real easy. Sankirtan in association with my real devotees who have real devotion. Otherwise, it'll take you lifetimes. It'll take you lifetimes on the Narayan Raj thing. With the real devotees, you have real devotion. Show you, demonstrate. Don't lie. Don't bullshit you. You got to find the real. You got to do real. Where's the real bhakti in this world, man? Where's a real bhakta? Real bhakta has real bhakti, pure bhakti. See? And they teach in the vision of the revealed scriptures and not outside of them. That's why it's transferred here. Krishna is pleased with this preaching. Otherwise, you wouldn't have any bhakti. Why would you? Why he's not pleased. You would get what the guru has. Yeah. If they're liberated on a liberated level and they mix that with Vaishnavism, they think they're, because on some kind of liberated platform they get from their austerities and everything, is still false ego in there, subtle stuff that people can't see. Only a real bhakta with bhakti can see these things. It's always like that. So, Prabhupada could see, Bhakti Siddhanta can see, and believe it or not, a guy with a t-shirt here can see all this bullshit. That's why we stir up troubles here with people. They believe in illusion. I don't believe in illusion. That's why I stay ecstatic, man. Krishna likes you when you don't believe in his divine Maya. I believe in it that it's divine Maya. Very difficult to overcome. But by surrendering to the Lord in truth, very easy. That's the work here. It's fun. Fun work. I love it, man. Sit here and convince people truthfully, honestly, genuinely about the truth. And when they accept that truth and take shelter of that truth, then you become like Guru. You don't want to become like this. You don't want to become an ecstatic devotee. Well, go somewhere else. What do you want? I want money. I want to be a big teacher. I want to be an important person. Oh, you're still a baby. Go to Naradanath. Go to Jaipataka. They're the ones who jumped at being important persons. Go to Narayan Raj. You're being a big sannyasi. That's the goal. But you won't get this bhakti. Not, where have you seen this bhakti in this world, in these groups? Anywhere? I didn't see it. Do you see it? Let me know. Let us know. Come say, oh, here's a real devotee. Some have already done it. They showed me yogis, and these people in the Osho thing. You see, and you can see what they did. They go and put their hands on them, and they push them in different places to get this kundalini energy and to go in, and it all fades.
No, Maharaj, it just like, when you're talking about Guru Tattva, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is this one little prayer, that's the first thing that's actually injected.
Yeah.
Like it talks about, but nobody actually explains it.
Mm-hmm.
While we are in our school and all of that, that's the first prayer we say.
Yeah.
It just says that Guru Sakshat Parat Brahma is like,
Yeah.
Guru is Parat Brahma.
Yeah.
But no, you just say it, just like how you just read anything and then be done with it, and that's it.
Yeah.
But that's the first, when they say this is the first thing you have to say before you start the day. Nobody still explains. It shows the importance of Guru in one's life. But it's not explained the way that they have to explain. And then there is this huge mix-up, like just like every other person, there is God. Like everybody can search their own God kind of a thing, demigod, God confusion in India. Just like that, there is this Guru thing as well. Everybody who's an orator, who can talk well, becomes a Guru.
Right. Exactly.
He doesn't have to talk about the Lord. He doesn't have to give you the Lord, but he becomes Guru very conveniently. He can talk about material crap, but he's still a Guru. It's so crazy. I'm just thinking, it took me 34 fucking years in this fucking body to realize what actually that little prayer was, which I was narrating for a span of 15 years every day. But I didn't know what I was saying or uttering.
As everybody, probably. They sing the song about the Guru in ISKCON every day, right? Shri Guru Charana Padma. From the Guru, ecstatic prem emanates, and by his word, ignorance is destroyed. But you don't see those qualities. And they sing it every day and for 40 years. And they'll sing it another 40 years until they see a real spiritual master empowered to explain it. Explain the value of Guru. And the difference between the real spiritual master, the resident of Vrindavan, see, the real associate, intimate associate of Lord Chaitanya. See, explain this and the importance of it. See, otherwise people think, oh, anybody can be Guru. Oh, yeah, he took a fire sacrifice, and the GBC gave him a rubber stamp, and now he's Guru Dev. Let's just worship them. See, no deep understanding. Come on, man. What is this? It's so social. It's so ecclesiastical. It's like, Vaishnavism has got to be more than that. Otherwise, it's just like going to the Catholic Church. Oh, we accept the Pope because he was inaugurated by these other materialistic persons in part of the clerks. They're managing the Catholic Church. People don't know what is the real standards, what is spiritual, what is material. Isn't that what Vaishnavism is about? To know what is the different energies of the Lord, what is material, what is spiritual. And people don't explain it clearly in Vaishnavism now, because You got to be actually taking shelter of the real spiritual potency and get these revelations. Get this kind of understanding in this vision. Yeah. So that, we're here to test the world on that. What is worldly and what is spiritual? Anyway, if you have a real spiritual master, they chant the holy name with mature ecstasy. You can see that they have the authority, they have the real knowledge and all that. And if you can't see that, you're an illusion. You can have your big sannyasi sticks, you guys in the Raj group and all of you, you can have your big sticks and big positions and high seats. But what you are is known to real devotees, and teaching all this superficial stuff that imitates real bhakti. It's all imitation. Yeah. Real bhakti is real bhakti, man. Real devotion. It has its symptoms. It's all in the vision of the revealed scriptures. We teach that. You come here, patiently listen, you'll understand what is Guru Tattva and the importance of it. You'll understand what is Rasa Tattva and the means to quickly attain it. Yeah. What are devotional mellows? All these beautiful subjects of Raganuga Bhakti. And you'll get to taste these things and experience them and become experts. Otherwise, you're just talkers, It's ridiculous, actually, this stuff. People teaching Raganuga Bhakti but don't ever show or demonstrate that they have any Raganuga Bhakti. You want to believe that bullshit, man? Go ahead, man. This is beautiful. Here's a purport on verse here. The essence of Ladini Shakti is love of God. The essence of love of God is emotion. And the ultimate development of emotion is Mahabhav. So purport. The product of the Ladini Shakti is love of Godhead, which has two divisions, namely pure love of Godhead and adulterated love of Godhead. Only when the Ladini Shakti emanates from Sri Krishna and is bestowed upon a living being to attract him does the living being become a pure lover of God. See, bestowed. And people think, to get this bestowed upon you, you got to do austerities, you got to do regulative devotional service, you got to do all these things. They don't know the real mercy of Lord Chaitanya. No, it's bestowed upon you. If you were here 550 years ago, it may have been bestowed upon you by Lord Chaitanya. Maybe not. Maybe he would make you, to get this, have it bestowed upon you through his devotee. Okay? Like now, how many people have this love of Krishna bestowed on them by Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya directly? No, you get it through the devotee who has it bestowed upon them. It's very simple. See? That's the easy way. The hard way, or the practically impossible way, is try to go directly to Lord Chaitanya to get it. That is not conclusive. That is not the way, that is not his style. That is not the way people got it. Some people got it because they met Lord Chaitanya in the form of a living devotee. See, then they could get it. Krishna alone cannot give you this. Uddhava didn't get this kind of bhakti of the gopis. He had a certain bhakti already because of previous development. But Krishna could not give him Vrindavan bhakti. He had to go to the devotees of Vrindavan to get it. You know why? Because he had to see it first. He had to learn by seeing what it looked like, that it was different than the kind of bhakti he already had, and be open to the instructions of the gopis and the residents to worship like that. Otherwise, you can't get it. You got to get it by association with it. And you guys in ISKCONs, in Narayan Raj group, and Radhakumbha think you're going to get this friggin' bhakti without ever seeing it? That is not conclusive. That is so friggin' inconclusive. You should give up all your teachers that are teaching you this stuff, that you can get it without seeing it, when our books clearly say you must go to the devotees who have a kind of bhakti you're looking for. Don't tell me you're going to get Raganuga Bhakti without seeing your guru manifesting that spontaneous love of Krishna with all its various types of symptoms. Yeah. You can only know the importance of guru if you receive the substance. Yeah, and that's the example. Remember, Jesus said, I'm the door. Those who go through the door become the shepherd of the sheep. How can you bring people? How can you be a way shower guru? How can you people show the real path if you didn't go in yourself and know what it is? How can you convince others to go in the real path unless you do it yourself first? You can convince others to go to the false path. That's easy, isn't it? You can go there, a lot of gurus, thousands in ISKCON, 1,000 gurus there. You can convince them to go in the false path. See, because you went in the false path yourself. You bring people into the false path, right? Easy. But to go in this path, you got to go in yourself first and get purified. Get those clothes washed. And then you're in there, you get purified, you get revelation, realization, you get real bhakti, and the gratefulness comes, forgiveness comes, all these symptoms of love of God come, and then you go out the door, right? And invite people. Hey, come to the party, man. This party's great. Come, Sadhu Sangha every day is happening here, man. It's Facebook Live, YouTube. Choose your way to drink. Choose your social media. The party's been open to the world now. See, that's why you see the witnesses have to do that. I mean, otherwise, people, why would they come? I can't tell. I'm telling them, oh yeah, I'm in this party. This is great. It's really wonderful. I've been doing that, and some people are coming. But it gets more powerful when you go out there. You go and you get purified, and you taste this bhakti, and it becomes a real experience for you, one that's ever fresh and ever deepening. And then you start to get really like, wow, I'd like somebody else to come into this party. Isn't that what the Lord is? You get His nature, transcendental qualities. He would also like people to become free, and we all belong to Him, right? So whoever is ready to be delivered, they come to this party. Become part of this party. See, party, group. Yeah. Okay, let's invite some people here. Whoever wants to come and put the link, please, somebody in there. I don't know how.
I'll do that.
Oh, yeah, she'll do that. That's great. So the link's coming. Whoever wants to come, we'll have a little sharing here. Lalita, welcome. Hello there.
Oh, I still have the echo of the Facebook.
Oh, that's me. That's probably, let's see here. I'll just mute my mic here.
Is it off now? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about that little, oh shit, it's not gone. It's not gone. Do you hear the echo as well?
You know what? Maybe go on and go off and go back on again.
Yeah, I
Sometimes.
think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So who else wants to come on here? Come on. Get your little buddies up here, your little butts. You can go on too if you do. You have to kind of go out, otherwise there'll be echo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to go elsewhere if I have to join.
You can go in my room.
I can go upstairs to this.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, try it now.
Yeah, now it's silent, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Um, yeah, two things that I want to say. Like what I wrote, that service mood that Srila Prabhupada brought is actually very important. That's something that you don't see with the Mayavadis. You don't see that. Um, and it did something for me because I didn't know anything about Vaidhi Bhakta, but I knew there was something to serve. So, and I promised Krishna to serve him for the rest of my life if he wouldn't send me back to society because I felt so ill. And then he reciprocated on that.
Mm,
He gave me this service and
yeah.
the most beautiful one. So that is really working. And I also had some experiences with the deities by serving, by cooking for them, making garlands. I felt there was an answer. So that's very important. And that's what in Christianity they don't teach that much. To serve, even if you serve like a child, like cooking for Krishna, making garlands, you serve like a little child, but you're serving. You're
Yeah.
giving your attention, you're doing it for him. Um, it's a way of coming closer. Uh, and that now this service is of course without running around the bush, without cooking first and buying food and do all those things mechanical or with the hands.
Yeah.
You're immediately going, you serve him, you're pleasing him. And that makes a big difference by being in his effulgence, just having some revelations. And I also had that experience when I was 28 years old,
Mhm.
being in a, not as deep as you, but and not as deep as that lady, but I had some weeks, months even, that I was living in another state and getting insight in all kinds of things, but it was not about the personality of God.
Yeah.
It was not about that relationship.
Well, it's kind of a salvation level. Even Christians talk about salvation. So, okay, you get saved, but it's just like what Prabhupada would say when the liberated persons, maybe they get some salvation or mukti or liberation, similar. Okay, you get that, but the problem is they're inside. You want to do service. The Maya, the mukti or even salvation is not the finished product yet. So, because unless you can go to the next stage, like in Lord Chaitanya brought pure devotional service and devoid of pious mixture, So the Christians and many Mayavadis, they come back down to doing good deeds, the karma. They want to do good karma and everything because they want the activity and they don't know about pure devotional service. That wasn't explained clearly with Jesus. Okay? And look at what they got. They got a bunch of chopped up books, and most of the books are just letters of Saint Paul. Just half, more than half of the New Testament are just letters of Saint Paul. You know, and the conglomerate is just not a clear thing. So Lord Chaitanya got us. I mean, I experienced the same thing. I got this liberation with Jesus, salvation thing, and I was bored. It's like, and I wasn't going to go back to karma yoga and do good deeds. Luckily, I had contact with devotional service. I just went back to that. It's better, you know, and because it's pure and it pleases the Lord more, and you have more full knowledge, more understanding of God and what He likes, and and how to keep it from fading. You know, otherwise all these things fade. Even salvation fades. Many Christians leave Jesus. They don't. They all. They don't always stay with Him. Many leave because there's not a clear teaching They
That's what people don't understand. That you need to water that little bacteria beach that you have inside of it. Otherwise, it fades, it dries
yeah,
up. You
yeah,
need
dries
to water it constantly. That's why you need a spiritual master, actually. That's why you glorify and follow him.
yeah.
He gives you everything you need for your eternal life. It's
Yeah.
worth to
Well,
worship.
yeah, you need, first of all, you need to have the spiritual regeneration. You need that awakening. And then you got to nourish it. Why wouldn't you come where the water is? You can't get what we have, you can't get watered with Narayan Raj. You can't get watered with the Radhakund Babajis. You can't get watered in ISKCON. What we have here, you can't. That's not the water provided for here. You know, they don't even like the water here. Okay. And but this is the only kind of water that Krishna likes so much that it makes him very ecstatic. And we are, as servants, get to partake of that sacrifice. It's all sacrifice. You know, what are you giving your time for? Well, I'm going to go and give my time to make a lot of money. That's sacrifice. And then you get your money and you get a little happiness, right? There's a little bit there, something. And a lot of problems too, because it's, you know, karma stuff and people steal stuff and all, you know, all kinds of weird things. Yeah, whatever it is you want. But so when you get in pure devotional service, the Lord's given us the gift, okay? And you just continue to water that. You get the awakening, and but you got to continue to nourish it. And this is the only real place to water it amongst the congregation because it's a very rare congregation. Why wouldn't you come here? I see people when they don't water it and they start to get into the world after they get some awakening. I've seen this numerous times, and they just fades away. They start to get back into the Maya. You know, maybe you have some, you know, some salvation feeling or something for a while, but it all fade. No, relentless devotional service and association devotees while we have it. It's just less intelligent not to take advantage of it. Yeah. It's like, okay, you got devotion awakened? Great. You got to want to nourish it. You do it here. It's you got help, you got helpers, you got friends, you got family members. It just goes deeper. Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes stuff comes up, man. You know, the material size that we hold on is coming up and out. You know, judgments and this and that. Okay, it's there, but you just stay here and it'll get more and more purified. After a while, we'll just love everybody, you know, even though they may have some faults. So what? At least they like Guru. You know, that's the thing. That's the real standard. Anybody who has faith in a real Guru here, even though they have some bad qualities or immaterial things still in there, it's all going to be purified. Don't like reject it. Don't throw them away. The main thing is they actually have sincere affection for this path and the guru. You know, that's how you know this thing. Oh, they like my guru. That's good. Okay. Oh, they got this other stuff. Okay, you know, deal with it. Okay, it's bringing stuff up in me. All right, yeah, we'll get through it. And you do, and you will. You know, don't worry about it.
I had no problem with anybody here in the Sangha, Guru Maharaj,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
with anybody.
I'm talking for other people. You know, you're not the only one here. If it's for you, you know. If it's for somebody else, you know. But it's an important thing. You know, the main thing is faith in the, if you have faith in the same guru, oh yeah. If you have faith in the same guru, that is not a deal breaker. See, that's the same thing. You'll get, if whoever holds on will get through everything. Sachi, are you taking care of my baby nicely over there?
There's two babies here. There's a cat and a camper.
The camper baby. I don't care about the cat. That's your thing.
Yes,
I just give it a few treats while I'm there. That's it. If it
yes. I
passes
just put
stool, I
I
wait
put
for you to
curtains up.
clean up it. You have love for that cat, so you'll do everything for that cat. You know, like a yeah, yeah. So good. Camper is good. All right, that's good. I like.
Yeah, it's in a good pretty shady spot mostly, and I put curtains up all around, so
Oh,
it's
really?
cool.
That's the curtain thing's going good. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the new ones,
Yeah.
not the new the new curtains are on hold for a minute.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm still dealing with I'm still dealing with you come you come here and you order and there's boxes and stuff still all around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, take picture of the boxes. I could tell you which ones to throw away. Well, I'll be back soon enough. It's not that long. If they
When do
get in
you
the
go to
way,
Belgium?
soon. I think in like 4 or 5 days. 5 days.
5 days?
5 days.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a ride already too.
It's Saturday.
Saturday, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
started looking into right back as well. There is one that's coming somewhere close to London. I'll just hold on. If there
Oh,
is nothing that's materializing close to Cambridge, then maybe we will come and pick you up from there on Saturday.
okay. Oh, good. All right. Yeah, yeah. All right. See, that's great, man. Right.
You're
I,
doing everything by taxi?
no, I'm gonna go. There's not a taxi per se. It's kind of a ride share type thing, I think.
So
So
he's
you
gonna come to a place called Odinburgh. I'll send you the details over, Lalita, so that you could see. It's like 10 kilometers away from your where you are living now, I think.
oh, they stop closer where I living?
Yeah,
Yeah, 10. It's 10 kilometers away.
that's
Where he's gonna
close.
come, Odinburgh or something. I don't know how if I'm
Brugge?
pronouncing it right.
Brugge?
Sorry.
Brugge? Brugge?
Oudenburg. Odinburgh. I don't know how we.
Oldenburg. Ah, I don't know how far it is from here.
It says I checked on map. I put your address from the location. It says it's 9.1 kilometers away.
Ah, it's not far.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So then you canceled the train ticket?
No, I didn't book the train ticket. I was looking at
Ah,
looking out because the train tickets were pretty expensive. Like they were coming up to £300 or something. So I just was looking for alternatives, and yeah, this came up.
okay.
It's 50 pounds, right? Cheaper.
This is £30.
30 pounds. All right, I like that.
One way
Yeah,
is 30. The other
yeah,
one is we are still looking
yeah.
into it.
And
So
it's fast. It's quicker, much quicker. The train takes like about 5 hours or something. So that's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So for going back, you can follow the same formula? It's the same company?
yeah, this is like private rides, Lalita. It's like basically people have to travel. It's their own cars, and they just put a ride on share like thing,
Yeah.
and so you just coast along. So we'd have to find somebody who's coming back.
Well, actually, Fanny says, I've asked Francis if he's still on the plan for the ride back. I'll hear from him tomorrow. So we'll
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Francis didn't know about that plan. He fell out of the air full of surprises. I read that. Francis didn't know about that plan.
Well,
I
it's
even
just,
don't know if he has a taxi that week because they told me he has vacation. Maybe he
yeah,
doesn't have the taxi.
yeah, it's funny. Funny's in charge, in contact with him. So,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. Yeah. Whatever, something will make work.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll figure something. It's no big deal. Krishna is helping in all ways.
If nothing works out, we'll book a train.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, train, whatever. Yeah, so give us a word there, Sachi. What's on your little brain, mind,
No,
big
just
mind?
taking it. I'm forcing myself to take it a day at a time because otherwise
Ah,
the mind is all over the place thinking
yeah,
about what's next in life,
yeah, yeah,
one day at
yeah,
a time.
yeah.
Yeah, this morning I have a tendency to kind of like I may be getting more into helping out with animals because this morning there was two dogs running stray and their leashes were so I helped the owner get them back.
Yeah.
So
Well, why not just get a job, and then you make money, and hey, then you get it, like your mind will get engaged and stuff like that. And get some
well,
regular work,
you know,
as an idea, just throwing the idea out there.
yeah, you do that a lot. But I
No,
need to find
I don't do
my
that.
own way. I think about it, but I have to see. Krishna has a way of working with me that's different right now than it used to be. It was one way. I may be different than I am. He may want me doing other things now.
Yeah,
I'm
just
pretty
do it.
natural when it comes to dogs and cats. They
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah. Take them in, man.
and any kind of animal, really.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
and since I get the government money, which is helpful, because
Oh,
I
the government will pay you for that?
no, the Social Security thing
Oh,
for
Social
being
Security.
over
Yeah, yeah.
62 years old.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Well, whatever works. Yeah,
but this will help supplement. I think more and more the animal thing. Maybe we'll see. I
yeah,
don't know if I can go back to nursing in the hospital on again. I
yeah.
don't
It's
think
a
I.
tough
I'm
job.
kind of thinking I can't do that.
Yeah,
Maharaj, do you want a cup of chocolate?
I think I'm good.
You have to go pick up Linda.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just do what you got to do, man. It's all temporary here.
Yeah, and I think more and more there's new people to meet. I think this is like being open to new people and sharing uh, when I can and just and
Hmm.
letting it take time.
Hmm.
Things need to take time sometimes to gel. You can't just be
Yeah,
instant.
yeah, yeah,
With things.
yeah.
That's
That's true.
very helpful for me. Otherwise, I get
Hmm.
stressed out.
Yeah, we don't want stress, man. That's that's not worth it. Yeah, yeah. So what
Yeah,
do you
the
got
stress.
for us, Louis? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead there.
I just gotta say, stress will make you sick.
Oh
Too
yeah,
much
absolutely.
make you sick.
Yeah. All right. So what do you got for us, Lilita? You always say that. I don't know, and then she'll talk for him.
Yeah, but suddenly after, after the dog and the cat, I need to
You need to change,
I
change
need to
gears.
come back.
Yeah.
I need to come back. um, yeah, we're speaking about the substance, the helper, the
Yeah.
miracle, that what we receive here in the Sangha, that special magic that
Yeah.
you don't find anywhere else, the life, the love, everything is here. You, my God, Guru Maharaj, you're the storehouse of it.
Yeah, you got to keep it going, though. You got to keep on top of things. Keep
Yeah.
on top of Krishna and Radha and relentlessly.
There is no religion who is offering what you are offering. Actually, you can't find it anywhere else. It's meant to be here, and it's meant to be special, and it is extremely special. It makes you special, and it makes us finally special as well, because we receive something that is not available in the rest of the world. So we've got to spread that, shout from the rooftops, hey, something really, really special is going on here. My God, it is such a miracle, an unbelievable miracle. Yeah, you
Yeah,
receive that.
luckily we have each other here too, where it's like a sangha. Because I was wondering, what do we get, like to just carry this consciousness and not have it become like shared. It's just like that's why the Goswamis. It said the Goswamis started to leave because people were not taking to this spirit. They just became kind of like, what are we doing here? People aren't accepting. but maybe they were just a little timid, a little timid. The preachers were good, like Nartam and Srinivas and Shamananda. They spread it in Bengal. People were getting it. But it takes powerful preaching. Even the Jesus spirit, it goes underground for a while and then comes up like every 100 years. It'll pop up. Like we're in that thing where it's popped up again. See, this thing comes up when there's troubles in the world. When the demons start to influence, like in technology, and making this dystopian kind of reality, which is really against the spirit, against the progressive spirit. And so the Lord steps in with this consciousness. He sends devotees here and to
Anti-poison.
Anti-poison. You need it, man. Anti is medicine. And it's good because it's the only real powerful, effective medicine is bhakti, devotion. Everything else is weak. The demigods are kind of weak. They can't really counteract this technology stuff. The demons have been working on this, for a long time and getting stronger. They work in the dark, see, in the behind it. They don't let their plans be known. They're kind of working. They've been working on this. So anyway, it's part of the plan of God, and the bhakti is the most important part, because this starts delivering people out of illusion. Because we're in a tight spot, man. That's when you see you grow in a crisis. Otherwise people don't usually advance. See, look at Bhagavad Gita was preached on a battlefield. Unbelievable. What is that? See, the story is saying that we learn through crisis. We have to be pushed in a corner, and it's, basically we're being pushed in a corner here. And really the demonstration here is to show, hey man, look at us. We're pushed in a corner, but it doesn't look like we're being pushed in a corner now. We're transcending this thing, even in the midst of all these problems and all of that. It's like, well, life's ultimate goal, love of Krishna, got that. Whether I go tomorrow or today. Yeah, that was St. Paul's. He's preaching. He said, hey, man, if I leave, I go with Jesus. If I stay here, better for you. Preaching. See? That's self-realization. You got that,
Somebody is waiting in the corner.
Yeah. And those who take advantage here now, that's why don't be sloughs, with slackers. Yeah. People might think, oh, we'll be on live all the time, and so I'll come in a year or two after I finish school. I'll come back. That's Maya, man, illusion. You don't know. Right now we're going, and it'll every day, like take every day at a time. You're alive today. Great. Okay.
Well, I've had that's a good thought. It's available now. Take advantage now, because I've had experiences with sudden deaths. And it's like, hey, you never really kind of know when something's not going to be around.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So we take advantage here while we're here. It's great. It's wonderful. Yeah. More people that get this awakening. See, you got to go through the regeneration, and then you're really saved. Otherwise, you're precarious position. You come back, and who knows the association you get. You could be bewildered, easily. But when you get strong, see, we got to. Here you can get strong in this bhakti and gets very strong and cultivated, where it becomes unshakable. Maya can't shake. After you get so much experience here with real bhakti and development and what Krishna really is, the substance. See, then you become unshakable. You become like Narada Muni. Yeah, he's in the material world and atmosphere, but he's unshakable. He knows what's real. And he loves what's real. What's real is the best thing, So Francis says I can pick me up in Odenburg. Okay, good.
But he should talk with Freddie because there was already an arrangement to pick you up with
Oh,
Freddie.
okay. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
for the
Talk.
going back that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the going back thing too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, it'll get done. Yeah. So what else there, Lolita?
That's,
Put you on the spot, so you have to improv. It has to be.
yeah. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about those songs. I also have a song that from my youth that I heard in church, and I never knew what the heck does that mean. They were always singing that at the funeral about
At
the
the
true
scene.
vine. Yeah, and all those things. Those songs from our youth. They start to become alive. Those religious songs start to become alive. I also had that experience. Uh, that's how I understood that principle of the true vine because of that song.
Mhm.
I found that, but oh yeah, that's working. So yeah, in religion they have the material, but they cannot explain it what it really means.
Yeah,
Um, it's like giving you that oil stamp when you're 12 years old,
yeah,
giving
yeah,
you the Holy Spirit doof on your head. So
yeah.
what's happening now? Nothing works. Nothing happens.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all
When
miracles.
when you,
Yeah.
when you get the experience, then you look at the song or the verse, and then oh yeah, I can relate to. Oh, yeah, that's how it works. See, you need the actual experience, the awakening. And then you look at the very, you see, wow, other brothers and sisters are like this too. That's why you see those songs endure. The ones that, like the one she sings, they're really beautiful, conclusive things.
Yeah.
And they're just like what we talk about here, these kind of things. And people don't understand them without this bhakti.
No,
That's
no,
why these
impossible.
these songs are from the 1500s, man. They stay because they give real life to the world. Is the conclusive understanding. Once you start speculating, you start poisoning stuff. That's the kalya. Poisons the real thing. You need pure conception of the absolute truth. Yeah, yeah, that's what we do here. Yeah. All right, maybe that's enough for today, huh? You can take a break here for a while. Um, yeah. My voice is kind of getting a little bit raw. I might come back on again a little bit later, though. I'll save the voice a little bit. I'm starting to feel like this is getting to be like Vrindavan, get on the road a little bit there. So that's why I like to travel, Sachi. Get me do more devotional service. I get more. I kind of got to move around. Even here, I like to take walks. Like I took a nice big long walk. There's a lot of forest around here, so I gotta move around. I gotta move my energy. It's healthier too. You should take walks, Sachi, over there too in the early morning when it's not so hot.
I get out. I go for sure. You
Yeah,
definitely have to go though. You go further. You gotta go.
yeah,
You gotta go.
yeah. I gotta go sometimes. It's good. It's spontaneous. I had no idea. Just hey, I think I'll go see Pani. Yeah,
I've always known you that way.
yeah.
You took
Yeah,
off
that's
for
how we.
California and left Arizona in '97 after
Yeah,
knowing you just for a few months. You just
yeah,
left.
yeah, yeah. I just
So then
left,
we
man.
followed you eventually.
Yeah. Wasn't that long either. Yes. Yeah. Okay, great. So we'll be seeing you, everybody, and have a good day. It's still. Oh, is it early? It's hard to know if it's early, man, because the sun stays up till 10 o'clock at night here. Can you imagine that?
Really?
10 o'clock. Yeah, it starts to go down about 10 o'clock.
It is
So-
4:30 at your place. I think here it's 5:30.
5:30, yeah, 4:30 here. Yeah.
Yeah.
4:20. Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll see you soon.